Hi, welcome back to Baking with Josh and Ange.
Hello everyone! It's the time of year I love. It's the holidays.
It's an explosion of Thanksgiving.
Alright, here's the thing. Josh does a lot of the food prep, and by a lot of it, I mean pretty much all of it, because he's super particular. And he's the baker, and I am in charge of decorating for each of the videos we do. Look at all of my decorations.
She does an amazing job. I think sometimes it can be a little much.
He wants me to lose the birds.
They just move them over somewhere else. They can live somewhere back here.
Here. And look, I'll move this guy.
All right, perfect.
Look, Josh got a fancy new kitchen tool.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
And my decorations were in his way.
This is great. I got a mandolin slicer, and I'm so excited to use it. I'm so excited.
I never even heard of a mandolin slicer. He said he got a mandolin. I thought he got like the instrument. I was like, you're gonna start playing the mandolin? Are you having a midlife crisis? You wanna like
choose the mandolin instead of like my sports car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, it's not a musical instrument. It is this.
It's a mandolin slicer, and it's awesome. And you can set it to all these different settings for the size you want, like 1/16 of an inch, which is super paper thin, 1/8 of an inch. It's great. I wish we had it for the apple roses, actually.
Oh, you would have loved it for that.
I was doing it by hand, and that's actually
so excited.
That's actually why I bought it. But now we have an awesome recipe that we're doing today with sweet potatoes that I'm gonna use it.
We are making a delicious sweet potato recipe that's perfect for the holidays. Josh, tell us about it.
We are making savory sweet potato stacks.
Savory sweet potato stacks.
All right, so let's get started.
Let's get started.
Here's what you'll need.
Sorry.
Here's what you'll need to make the sweet potato stacks. 2 to 3 sweet potatoes sliced into 1/8 inch rounds. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 3 tablespoons butter melted. 2 teaspoons minced garlic. 2 tablespoons finely chopped rosemary. 1/2 teaspoon black pepper. 1 teaspoon salt. So as you can see, there's not a lot of ingredients, but these taste amazing and they look fantastic.
You don't have to have the fancy gadget. You don't.
You don't.
You just have to chop them extra thin and, you know, be careful, knives, chopping, blah, blah. All right, here we go.
Okay, all right, so what we're going to do is we're going to set the mandolin slicer to 1/8 inch right here. And as you can see, there's the razor right there, so you gotta be careful once you set it. Take this sweet potato that's been washed and dried, and set a plate underneath the mandolin slicer. Cut the sweet potato in half.
What's the little hat? What's the hat for?
That's actually, if you look there, it's a spiky hat. There's little like touches right there. And so that's what keeps, so you don't have to use your fingers when you're slicing it. You kind of stick it on top. So you wanna actually cut the sweet potato in half and cut the end off so this will stick.
Oh, I see. So it's not a hat.
It's not a hat.
Note to self.
All right.
Not a hat.
Watch this. Ready?
Yes. Ah.
Yeah. Back and forth, then back and, whoops.
Whoa.
Oh, but look how easy. Look how easy this goes.
I know. Now, this mandolin slicer is really cool, but you can chop these with a knife, you guys. I would never own one of these fancy things.
No.
But Josh is super excited. So we're using it.
I am. And it makes me excited to cook more things with this now. So anyway, you don't have to use it, obviously. I did it for years without it, but
okay.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna finish up chopping up these sweet potatoes.
Oh, I don't get to try it?
You can try it, yeah. Would you like to?
I do want to try it.
You gotta hold it down kind of firmly when you do it, okay? Just one hand though, you don't want to get, you know, this is very sharp. Just hold it down here maybe. Here.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta go quick.
I would just use a knife.
It maybe takes some practice, but it does work really quickly when you get it down. Look. Okay, so now we have these sweet potatoes sliced into 1/8 inch rounds, and now we are ready to season them. Really easy, guys. All right, first you want to add the olive oil. Yes?
Question.
Yes.
Should I turn the oven on?
Oh, yeah. So you want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees.
It's like usually my one job is to turn on the oven, so I was really proud of myself.
She's just been waiting for it.
I was really proud of myself that I remember.
That's good.
All right.
Do it.
Okay.
Now let's season them. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is add the olive oil. And then once you take that spatula there and get them all coated.
I would not call this a spatula.
What would you call it?
I don't know. know, but I think of a spatula as a big
Well,
thing.
there's different types of spatulas.
I don't know, I'm gonna look it up.
So now we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. Really easy. The melted butter, the garlic, the rosemary, the salt, and the pepper. Toss it again and make sure all of them are really nicely coated. You're actually doing a great job. This is perfect. Good job, honey.
Thank you so much.
Now it's time to actually construct them.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we're gonna take our muffin tin here. We're going to grease it with some olive oil spray. Make sure it's really greased well because you're gonna want these sweet potatoes not to stick when you take them out. And these are really, really easy. All you're going to do is just take one sweet potato, put it in the muffin tin. And it's okay if it's a little bigger than the muffin tin. You just gotta smoosh it down when you stack them because they will shrink about 25% when you cook them. But you wanna try and get the larger ones on the bottom if you can, but it doesn't make too much of a difference. All right, so you just kind of stack them like that.
I have a question.
Yep.
How many do you put in there?
It depends. I mean, you can really stack them pretty high if you want to. I think maybe about 10 to 12.
In one
Yeah.
muffin tin?
Yeah,
Okay.
because they shrink. All right, so once you get them all stacked, you just want to put a toothpick right in the middle and push it all the way down, and that way they'll stay together. Aren't these sweet potatoes cut so nicely?
They are cut very nicely, Josh. I don't know, did you use a new gadget to cut them? These already smell so good to me because there's the olive oil and the garlic.
Yeah, but one last thing before we put them in the oven, we're going to use the leftover butter olive oil mixture and just take a little brush and kind of paint the rest of them, you know?
Yes.
Use it all. Use all the butter.
Yes, use all the butter.
Yes. Why skimp on Thanksgiving? Right?
Why skimp on butter ever? That's what I say.
All right, the last thing I like to do just to make it a little extra fancy is to put some fresh rosemary on top before you bake it.
It's so
All right?
fancy, Josh Snyder.
I know.
It's so fancy.
Just a few pieces, but when it comes out of the oven, you'll see it looks like you got it from a fancy restaurant.
Our fancy Josh Snyder with his mandolin slicer.
Okay, so now it's time for the oven. So we're going to bake these for around 50 minutes at 375 degrees. All right, we are done. Oh my gosh, how do they look?
They look great, they smell great, and I can't wait to eat them.
So a little tip when you remove them from the muffin tin, use the toothpick and use a fork to kind of scoop them out, and then you can remove the toothpick. So another good thing about these is they actually reheat really well. If you want to reheat them, just put them in the oven on broil for about 5 minutes, and then you'll have nice, and actually they'll be a little bit more crispy too. So if you like them that way.
You like them more crispy.
Yeah.
All right, so here in the United States, it is Thanksgiving time. So for all of you guys celebrating out there, we hope you have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your families.
Yep.
We're headed to Colorado
Yes.
for Thanksgiving.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Get you back to the mountain.
That's right, that's right.
But yeah, thank you so much, and we hope you have a great holiday.
All right, bye guys.
Bye. Now, oh my gosh.
Dang it. I'm still learning.
He just shot that potato across the kitchen. Sorry, cats. Oh my God, is that your internal song?
Always.
Like when I walk past and you're slicing, are you like da 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 da?
It's gonna be a good day on Baking with Josh and Ange. All right. Okay, so we are going to take our